It's time for your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's weather page in the Shepherd's Weather Center. Now, here's Dr. Don.
It is that time. It's time for your forecast for Tuesday, June 16, 2020. On Dr. Don's weather page, brought to you by these fine folks you see right here every single day on our primetime forecast. If you need their services, please give them a call and give them a shot at your business. Brandon Brown with BR Construction, specializing in bathrooms and kitchens. Southern Union State Community College in Wadley, Opelika, and in Valley. This guy right here will get you spick and span clean. We're talking Cody Yarborough with Southeast Soft Wash. Let's take a look at your tropical outlook. We've got a pesky low pressure system hanging out off the coast of Georgia that right now is a small non-tropical feature, but it could possibly take on some subtropical characteristics over the next several hours as it moves off to the north, just off of the Georgia-South Carolina coast. Regardless of whether or not it develops into anything tropical, it will make landfall there along southern or central North Carolina on Tuesday, and then turn back up to the northwest and probably fizzle out. Now, formation chances through the next 48 hours are very low, only 10%. And of course, 5 days really isn't a factor here because it will be on shore in about 24 hours. Now, it's going to keep things pretty wet in North Carolina, South Carolina, even back into north and northeast Georgia. I'll show you that coming up in this edition of your Primetime Forecast. Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for your Tuesday. There is a marginal risk of severe weather across northeast Georgia, down into Atlanta Metro, and maybe even down into west central Georgia. Could possibly see a few very strong thunderstorms in east central Alabama as well. You know, these storms don't know where we draw these lines on these maps. So if you're anywhere close to that marginal area or inside that marginal area, you need to be weather aware on your Tuesday. Elsewhere, just scattered general summertime afternoon thunderstorms. Here is the national map, and you see that L right there off the coast of South Carolina. That's our low pressure system that's kind of keeping us moist. And then you see that cold front coming down from the north. They're draped across Tennessee and extreme north Alabama, another low pressure center up there in Kentucky. We're kind of getting the squeeze play in between these two different troughs, and that's what's bringing us these scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Here's the national map in motion for your Tuesday, and you see that low pressure there. It just kind of makes it up there into maybe around Florence, and then it curves back inland and maybe even dips back a little bit to the southwest for several hours on Tuesday into Wednesday. That's going to kind of keep those rain chances hanging on for us across the southeastern United States. Joey Knight with Auction 431 South is a supporter of Dr. Don's weather page, as well as Jimmy Stevens with Jimmy Stevens Construction. Let's take a look at your Goes East Southern Mississippi Valley satellite shot from 22,000 miles above, and you see those big thunderstorms blowing up across North Georgia. Man, we saw some crazy photographs of hail on Sunday afternoon over northwest Georgia, and we're seeing some of those again on your Monday, though I don't think the hail coverage is quite as widespread as it was on Sunday. I mean, there were photographs that came out of Pickens County, Georgia on Sunday. It looked like it had snowed. It was so much hail on the ground. We also see some big clouds there blowing up across central Alabama. All that stuff's moving to the south. Didn't see a whole lot of heavy thunderstorms or really not much coverage at all across East Alabama or West Georgia on Monday because the storms kind of formed along an outflow boundary that was left over from yesterday's storms a little bit south of East Alabama, and then those storms continuing to march off to the south late on Monday afternoon. We'll look at that in just a bit on the current Doppler weather radar. Total rainfall amounts for the past 24 hours ending at 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Some pretty decent rainfall amounts there across south central and west Randolph. where we saw up to an inch of rain, and then most everybody else was in the half-inch category that had rain on your Sunday afternoon. Looking ahead for the next 5 days, with that low pressure hanging out up there around North Carolina, we do have a chance of showers, 20 to 30% chance. So we're going to say maybe another quarter inch to a half inch of rain possible in spots across East Alabama and West Georgia. If you get caught under one of those heavier thunderstorms, could be considerably more than that. We'll have to see how that plays out. Here are your temperatures for Tuesday afternoon. 79. Look at that in Roanoke and Wedowee. Man, those folks up in Woodland are going to have to put their coats back on. 77 your daytime high. On Tuesday, 77 also in Carrollton and Ranburne, 79 over in LaGrange. That's going to be that cold front I showed you up across Tennessee. It's going to cool us off a degree or two. Yeah, but it's not going to last long, as we'll get back to near 90 by this weekend. Here's your Southern Union State Community College Futurecast radar starting at midnight Tuesday morning going through Wednesday morning at 12 a.m. And though we're not going to see a huge coverage of showers and thunderstorms on your Tuesday, there will be a few showers and thunder showers scattered around. The further east you go, the better the chances are going to be. That mess up there in North Carolina, you see it kind of creeping back in, moving backwards as the showers and thunder showers move back in from the east and northeast, back into northeast Georgia once again. And in the afternoon hours, late, we could see some pretty respectable thunderstorms there across the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Georgia. And right at the tail end of this loop around midnight, we see a few of those kind of try to creep into East Alabama and West Georgia. Here is your current radar from Southern Union State Community College, and you see some really big thunderstorms marching from North Georgia down into Atlanta Metro, and then also from about Chambers County south during the afternoon on Monday. We saw some big thunderstorms. Again, that was the leftover outflow boundary from yesterday's storms. That was serving as a focus mechanism today for those storms to fire up in the afternoon, and then they moved south quickly after that. So as of the time of the posting of this forecast, some pretty big thunderstorms down there in southeast Alabama, just north of Enterprise, and down there around Eufaula. Also some back over in West Alabama, just south of Tuscaloosa, moving to the south, and those big storms just south of Atlanta, encroaching on Macon at this hour as well. Dr. Don's weather page is sponsored by Rick and Becky Rainwater with Remax Lakefront. Also, Joey Knight, Anchor Roofing. You folks getting some of that hail, don't forget to give Joey a call. He'll come take a look at it, and he's honest. That's the big part. He's not going to tell you need a roof unless you really do. Yeah, so have him come check it out for you. And if you want your front yard to look like this, Todd can make it happen. Grassroots Lawn Care. Check him out on Facebook. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page for Tuesday. A 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm, I think, late in the day. On Tuesday, maybe into Tuesday night, a better chance. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. You'll see sun for most of the day. 79 your high. That will be welcome. And look at that overnight low on Tuesday night. Into the upper 50s. Yeah, sleep with those windows open. On Wednesday, back to partly cloudy, 80 for your high. Thursday, we'll get another 20% chance of a shower or thunder shower, 83. And then we start to warm up. On Friday, 85, 89 by Saturday. Look at there, 91 by Sunday. Well, it's that time of year, folks. This is normal. Looking at the extended forecast, we'll hold on to the 90s on Monday the 22nd, then cool off a little bit out there around the 23rd for a day or two, and then back to the heat by the 26th with a high of 90, maybe 92 by the 27th. Neil Johnson, Superior Heating and Air Conditioning. Speaking of old hot temperatures, give Neil a call. Have him come check out your system, make sure it is cooling properly. If you have insurance needs, and all of us do, give Jamie Dukas a shot. He may be able to save you a lot of money on your home and automotive insurance. Alpha Insurance Agency. Shepherd's Fine Jewelry and Gifts, Miss Judy Albry in downtown Roanoke supports Dr. Don's weather page as well. Here's your beach forecast for you beach bums. Yeah, I'm not knocking it. I'd be there too if I could. On Tuesday, sunny, 86, Wednesday 85, and 87 on Thursday in Gulf Shores. A few miles to the east over in Panama City, 82 on Tuesday. And Wednesday, Thursday, 83. No mention of rain along the beach. Different story up north in the cool mountains, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Blue Ridge. We are looking at a chance of rain, better chance on Wednesday and Thursday, but the temperatures are very nice. 72 on Tuesday, 76 Wednesday, and we hit 80 on Thursday. Up in Gatlinburg, we're looking at 72 Tuesday with a 20% chance of rain. Wednesday, a 40% chance, 75, and on Thursday, we'll up that to about a 60% chance with a high of 78 degrees. Don't forget to go to drdonwx.com to find links to all of the folks who support Dr. Don's weather page. And I promise you, without them, we could not do this. So please support them every chance you get. You'll also find our latest weather information there on our homepage. And you can go in the upper right-hand corner, click on God's Country, and go over there and download the Mixler app. And yeah, you can pair your phone with the radio in your automobile and listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. Yeah, and you get my daily weather forecast to boot. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Also, click on that YouTube link at the top of this video. Go out to Dr. Don's weather page on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel so that when we go live during severe weather, you'll get notified that we're talking about some severe weather on Dr. Don's weather page. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in here on Tuesday evening. We'll fine-tune your midweek weather forecast on Dr. Don's weather page.